everybody. I am doing a question on data interpretation which was asked in one of the CAT exam. Now again I'll repeat the same thing which I have been repeating in all other videos, that whenever I am solving a question, I'll be writing each and every item, each and every step, so that each and every one of my student who is watching the video is able to grasp the concept. But when you yourself are doing it, you can always do it orally. So your speed will be really very, very fast. Although I'll be doing it slowly so that you people are able to grasp it. Okay. Now, Purana and Naya are two brands of kitchen mixer grinders available in the local market. Purana is an old brand that was introduced in 1990, while Naya was introduced in 1997. For both these brands, 20% of the mixer grinders bought in a particular year are disposed of junk exactly 2 years later. Okay. Suppose we have anybody who purchased 20% of the total purchases of the mixer grinders, they are disposed of in the exactly after 2 years. After 2 years, they are disposed of. That means if they are purchased in 1990, so 91, so 92, they will be 20% of this will be disposed of. This is clear. Disposed of. Okay. For both the brands, it is known that 10% of Purana mixer grinders were disposed of in 1997. Okay. The following are the figures show the number of Purana and Naya mixer grinders in operation from 1995 to 2000. So this is the data for 95. This is for 96. This is for 97. This is for 98. This is for 99. And this is for 2000. Okay. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have written the concerned years. I think this idea is clear. Now it says in 97. So 97 is this. Blue is Purana and red one is, or brown one is Naya. So 10 Purana mixer grinders were disposed of in 97. Here we disposed of minus 10. And this minus 10 need to be what? Need to be what? 20% of the mixtures, grinders, 20% of the grinders purchased 2 years back, that is in 95. This means the purchase of 95 is 50. Purchase I am denoting by plus and disposals I am denoting by minus. So this becomes plus 50 because 20% of 50 is 10. So it means in 95 we must have purchased, customers must have purchased 50 grinders. Out of that they have disposed of 10 grinders. 20% of 50 after 2 years. So with this 10, I am able to know the figure of purchase in the year 1995. So I have used this entire concept. I think it is very, now few more things I can find out. So here before disposals, the number of grinders were how much? Were how many? Before disposals. They were 192. And operating at the end of 96 is 162. And before disposal it is 162. That means 30 grinders were purchased. You got the idea? So we purchased 30 grinders. I am writing purchases at the bottom. That will be better. Here we purchased how many? In this year we purchased. Here we disposed of 10. Here we disposed of 10. So we purchased 50 here. So 50, 10, 20% is 10. Now this is 162. We disposed of 10. So we are left with 152. So we purchase 30 to make it 182. Now I think that idea is very clear. So if we purchase 30 here, then it means 20% of this we disposed of 6 here after 2 years in 1999. So with the help of this, I have been able to find out so many things. Now here also, for the first 2 years it is 0. Why? Because Naya was started in 1997. So it purchased 30 here. 20% of this 30 will be disposed of here. So which means 6 will be disposed of here. Here it is 30 and here disposal is 0 because 20% of 0 is 0. So 30 and this is 80, that means here 50 were purchased. Since here it is 50, here it is 80, 6 were what? Discarded. So we are left with 74 and we have 124. That means here we purchased 50. Yes or no? Now here we know the data from the beginning. So what we can do is we can find out purchases. So here we purchased 30. So here purchase is 50. 20% of this 10 will be disposed of here. We have 124 at the end. 10 were disposed. So it means we were left with 114. And at the end we have 134. So it means we purchased 20. 114. Yes, we purchased 20. Addition of 20 is 134. Now you can verify it like this. I'm just showing it. 0 plus 30 is equal to 30. 30 plus 50 minus 0 is 80. 80 plus 30, 130 minus 6 is 124. 124 plus 20, 144 minus 10 is 134. 144 minus 10 is 134. Now you can see how well I have presented the data. Now here I have interpreted the data just by reading it, but I have not read the questions. I think now after making after writing so many things, I can easily find out anything. One more figure I can find out here. It is 222. From 222 we sold 6, discarded 6. So we are left with 218. But we have 236. No. From 200 and 222, if we deduct 6, we are left with 216. And we have 236 here. That means we purchased 20. 222 minus 6, 216. 20 should be purchased. Then only we have 236. Look, I have been able to find out each and everything. Yes or no? Remaining items I cannot find. Now let us see, can I answer? How many Naya mixer grinders were purchased in 1999? Naya, brown. It is 50. How many Naya mixer grinders were disposed of by the end of 2000? By the end of 2000. How many were disposed of? These disposals are written at the top. 0, 6, 10, 16. 16 were disposed of. How many Purana mixer grinders were disposed of in 2000? In 2006 were disposed of. How many Purana mixer in 2000? 2000 we cannot tell. Yeah, just see. 2000 we cannot tell because in 2000 we will dispose of what? Purchased here. We will dispose of. Now this we cannot answer because we don't know purchases of this. Yes or no? Because it is an ongoing sales since 1990. So these parts I cannot find out. So for 2000 disposals cannot be found because they are dependent on 222 dependent on the purchases in this year. And this year purchases I cannot find out unless I know the disposals. And these disposals are based on purchases of this. This purchases I cannot find out unless I know the disposals which are based on the previous year, and those details are not available. So for 2000 I cannot tell how many Purana mixer grinders were disposed of? How many Purana mixer grinders were purchased in 1999? Purana here. This is 20. 20 were purchased. This answer I know. So this way I am able to solve this typical question of data interpretation. So these are the kind of questions which are asked in exams like CAT. I have observed that in various other competitive exams also, such questions, although slightly easier, are asked. So if you go through all my videos of data interpretation, I hope and we expect that you all will become very, very fast in doing such problems. Hope you have enjoyed. Thumbs up. If you have liked my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Right? Thank you.